Hi everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Monday, October 22nd, 2018, here with the free live show. Of course, we're here live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Not always 11 a.m. Eastern time exactly. Sometimes we're a little earlier, sometimes we're a little later. But if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get notified when I go live. And it's usually right around this time. It's not exact. We're not on CBS or something where we need to be on an exact schedule. We do the best that we can just to get on every day, something that we're proud of. But anyways, hopefully you guys are off to a nice morning, no matter where in the world you're at. Of course, I'm in Maui, Hawaii. It's still pitch black outside. And when the time changes, we might be changing the time of the show. So we'll have to figure that out. But hopefully you guys are having a great morning. Of course, we do 3 free picks every single day. Our best bets are at sportschatexperts.com, as well as sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Solid day yesterday in NFL. We rarely look back, but I'll tell you, it's been kind of a rough go of it overall for me. NFL is the one sport I've kind of been okay in, but college football just seems we can't get a bounce, but plenty of season left. Yep. October is a good month. November is a good month too. Of course, we do 3 free picks every single day. Not sure what's going on over on Facebook. Seems to be not a ton of people joining us there. Well, it's the breaks, right? Hello from Australia. Hello from Hawaii here. NFL has been so all over the place this season. I can't remember a season where the NFL hasn't been all over the place, to be honest with you. Yesterday, I thought was the first day where it wasn't all over the place. Meanwhile, in the Facebook group, everyone says it was a day where it was all over the place. Yeah, I missed the KC over last night. Yeah, welcome to the world of sports betting. Can't tell you how many times where I've had that happen, or late scores that didn't matter, or teams that had games covered, like the Eagles yesterday against the Panthers, where they're up 17 in the fourth quarter, and not only don't they cover, they don't even win the game. They get nothing. And I'll tell you, I have no team that I really root for in the NFL or in any pro sport. So if they're not going to cover, if I have them, if they're a favorite and they're not going to cover, I always root for them to lose. If they're an underdog and they're not going to cover, I just hope they get blown out really badly. So we saw that with the Eagles yesterday. We bad vibed them right into a loss as soon as we knew they weren't going to cover. That was pretty horrible. And let's get to today's free picks. First pick, we will go to the NFL game between the Falcons and the Giants. The total on this one is set at 52.5 pretty big number, but not too big for these two teams. I expect to see plenty of scoring, plenty of points. I'm going to take the over in the Giants-Falcons game. I don't love the defense on either of these teams. I don't really love much about these teams. These teams are combined 3-9. That means they only win 25% of the time. So someone's going to buck that trend tonight. Of course, they're going to add one to the win and one to the loss. So it'll be 4-10 between these two, regardless of who wins this game. But I don't really think that's the way we look at. The public is pushing the number lower. This one goes higher. Dome Stadium, night game. Chick-fil-A open in the Dome Stadium, which rarely is for Falcons games because Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday. Yeah, sounds like a nice mix. I mean, how about how lousy the primetime games were in the NFL this week? They did themselves no favors. Cardinals-Broncos was horrible. Last night's game was a blowout early. It was by halftime it was over. And then tonight you got 2-4 and 1-5. I mean, you got two lousy teams. Atlanta's got the worst pass defense, and Atlanta's got. Yeah, we only talk about games that are today, so we'll talk about that Red Sox Dodgers game tomorrow. But yeah, we only cover today's games on the show because we only do 3 free picks every single day. Well, we do 3, sometimes we do a little more, but there's plenty of games, each day to cover and then kind of go on through the league. Tomorrow is, of course, college football. It's that time of year where they have those Tuesday games, starting this time of year, and it just keeps running and running. It's like, so college football's got a really odd schedule this week. On Thursday, there's 5 games, and on Friday, there's 5 games, college football. Every major conference except for the SEC has a Thursday or a Friday game. The ACC has 2 games. The Pac-12 has a game. The Big Ten has a game. And the Big 12 has a game. So, including all the small schools that are going to be playing, we also have like these big schools that will be playing as well. Not any marquee matchups in those games, but still 10 college football games on Thursday and Friday, along with NBA season, and of course college basketball starts in November 6th, so right around the corner. Got a lot of action to cover. That's why I think November is actually the best month for sports, better than October. Less people care about baseball than they do college basketball, as sad as that is. But anyways, let's get to another free pick for today. We'll go to the NBA, who has a pretty nice card of games today. I haven't put out any premium picks in the NBA, but I will. There's 9 NBA games today. So, I think there's a lot of potential here for blowout in this Warriors game. The Suns are kind of looking up, and the Warriors they're not down, but what it is that they get so much love from the fans that people forget about point spreads. So the Warriors, of course, 0-3 against the number to start, and usually it takes a little bit to get them going. The thing is, they will throw in that complete game here and there. I love what the Suns are doing. I think it's going to take a little while, but I do trust the process there, kind of like the process in Philly. But I actually think the Suns might have a little bit better start than Philly did, for those picks with Ayton, who's, if you put Ayton and Embiid, Embiid is great. He's great, but Ayton doesn't have the injury problems. And then Booker for the Phoenix, I don't think Philly's got anyone that could touch him, right? So I like what Phoenix is doing. The problem is that Phoenix has 2 good players. The Warriors have 12. I just like the Warriors in this one. I think where they beat them up is not necessarily even across the front with Curry, and well, they're going to beat them up with Curry too, right? But I think that the Warriors, where they really put what they do is I think what the Warriors do here is I think they put the hammer down and we see the complete effort where everything's dropping in with Klay Thompson, Durant, and this is going to be showtime for the Warriors. Dub Nation here, going to lay the 12.5. You guys know I'm not a favorite player, but I am in this one. I think the Warriors will put it together and play that complete game that I think a lot of people have been looking for, and that Warriors will be our second pick of today's show. Yeah, we don't care about the bets that you made yesterday. That's for damn sure. We only care about the ones that you predict for today, and you can do that in our Facebook group. Participate in it. I'm 100% in games that I tell you about that I won yesterday. I've never lost one. Browns versus Buccaneers, I got the hook. I had the Browns. Winner, mark it up. That my perfect record in picking games yesterday remains intact. I'm just kidding. I'm having a good time. I think everybody that knows that's been on, that's been watching my shows or whatever for years knows that I say that all the time. It's nothing personal. It's just I want everyone to win today. Who cares? This isn't like a chest pounding contest, What it is a what it is what it is trying to win some games. Yeah. Oh well. We were 2-1 on the show and 5-2 on the in our premium pick, so hard to complain about. What the dog of the day. That's for sure. I'll take 5-2 and lose a free pick any day of the week. I'll trade that anytime. You want to give me 5-2 in the premiums and lose all my free picks? I would do that too in a heartbeat. Though I try and win them all. That's for damn sure. Doesn't always work that way. Sometimes in the dog of the day, it just doesn't give us a lot to choose from either, because a lot of my picks in the premium area were underdogs. So it just doesn't give us a lot of wiggle room. The dog of the day isn't one of our top plays. It's just a dog. So, anyway, let's get to our last pick for today's show. I like the Spurs to beat the Lakers. Lakers are really struggling, not playing well. I know they beat the Spurs last year, but this is this year. Popovich seems to know how to defend LeBron really well. He seems to know how to game plan against him, and I know the Lakers are more than LeBron, but I think he's broken that team chemistry that we saw last year. As the Lakers were really kind of coming together, we were on them a bunch last season, and they covered a lot of spreads for us. But I like the Spurs tonight against the Lakers, and that'll be our final pick of today's show. So wrapping it up, took the San Antonio Spurs. We took the Golden State Warriors. Yeah, see, when guys are suspended or they break their leg or something like that happens, it's not like some kind of mystery that the odds makers just ignore. Okay, it's not. Okay, what it is it gets factored into the line. It has nothing to do with Ingram being out. It's factored into the line. It's not like, LeBron James is out, they're not going to move the point spread, to adjust for him. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. It never has. It never will. The point spread factors in players that are out. I mean, the Lakers probably would have been favored here, by 3 or 4 points if Ingram and Rondo are playing. We're taking the Spurs. Anyways, took the Spurs, Warriors, and the over in Monday Night Football. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Got college football tomorrow. We got World Series Game 1. Got all sorts of stuff. And, of course, our best bet's always over at Sports Chat Experts. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Love you guys.